Hey, I'm Graham from Tokyo Police Club, and you're watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I'd like to welcome you to our interview with Tokyo Police Club. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are
I
you
was gonna
doing?
ask if you called it AMBY, and I was gonna say it, and I was like, maybe that's me, and if I say like, maybe it's like, no, it's AMBY. Come on, man, take it seriously.
We've had so many variations, so.
I like AMBY. Feels good. It rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
AMBY.
AMBY, I'm liking it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, your new EP, Melon Collie and the Infinite Radness, is now out, so congrats.
Thank you.
What's been the coolest thing to happen since dropping it?
Oh my gosh. It's always now, we've been doing it for like 10 years, so all my cool things, I'm like, we went to Universal Studios and I went on a cool ride, which was really cool. It's not a great band story, but was real special. We just kind of went back on the road in April, and it was the first time we'd been out on a proper tour in more than a year. So just that whole process of sort of remembering like what it's like to go drive around and play shows and have fun and see your friends and hang out was just sort of, the entire thing was just really cool and fun and re-energizing.
Tell me.
Yeah, that was it. No, that was it.
Just tell me a little bit about the awesome jokey title. Where the hell did you come up with that?
It happened so quickly and so like organically that there's not even really a story. It was like we were sitting around a conference table, which is a real rock and roll way to start any story, and we had the picture of the smashed watermelon. And then someone made like a Melon Collie joke, and someone else made an Infinite Radness joke, and they were like, "Cool, that's the title. Moving on." Like next order of business, which I think is kind of a indicator of how the entire operation went down. You know, it was less thought out and it was less like tortured than maybe some of the things we've done in the past. And we kind of just were like, "This feels right, right?" We kind of we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Like we're a good band and we make good decisions and have good ideas. So let's just do the things that we decide and honor the ideas that we have, rather than like, you know, making sure it's the exact right idea by trying out 20 other ones first.
I'm glad you brought up the fact everything was less tortured, because whenever I speak with bands, whenever you ask them like, oh, how was it writing an album or whatever, it's like, it's torture, it was painful sometimes.
Honestly, here's my complaint. This is a stupid complaint, but my complaint about the Melon Collie process was it was too easy.
Too smooth sailing.
It went so smoothly and quickly that I kind of felt like I never got my claws in it as much as I like to. And now I listen to the EP and I'm like, that's me on that song, but I kind of wish I was there a little more. Like it kind of just came and went so easily. And I mean, you take them where you can get them, but I think whatever the next thing is, we're gonna try and maybe impose a little bit more of like a vibe on it, because you don't want to feel like you're an assembly line.
Yeah.
You know, like you get really good at writing songs. We worked really hard to get really good at writing songs, and we did. But sometimes it's like, oh, well, now if you're that good at writing a song that sounds like that, maybe you should try writing something that's harder to write.
Yeah.
You know, because if you're not challenging yourself, that can be a bad sign. You don't want to stagnate. Although I don't think we have stagnated. You could, if you're not careful, you could start.
And why did you decide to do part 1 and then eventually a part 2 instead of a record? Like
We
a
didn't
full length?
want to wait a long time. You know how it took us 4 years to put out Force Field after we put out Champ, and that wasn't great for anyone. And so this time we're like, well, we have 5 songs done. You know, they're done, they're ready.
Yeah.
And we have 8 more songs, but then we'd have to go work on them and record them. And then surely somewhere along that process, you're like, oh, well, then we have a 7th song, and now we're going to record that instead. And like maybe one of these early songs gets bumped, and next thing you know, it's 2 years later, and like, we didn't put out the album.
Yeah.
The EP was like, we can put this out now. So let's just do it, and then later we'll put out more songs. And then we'll write some more songs after that and put those out too.
Awesome.
Again, it's all part of like sort of taking the obstacles out of the way and just being like, this is the thing. Like, this is easy. This
More
is an idea. Let's do it.
spontaneous.
Exactly.
Well, and after CBC Music Fest today, you're actually hitting the road with your promised jetpacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really excited.
If you could have a day off in one of the cities you're going to be playing, just to hang out, kind of check things out, which city would you want that to be?
Well, it depends. If I wanted to have a really fun day off that ended up being more exhausting than a show day, like Los Angeles, because I would meet up with all my friends, and we'd go eat a bunch of food and have some drinks and go see things, and there'd be a concert we wanted to go to and a comedy thing, and we'd zip around town and have a wonderful old time. But sometimes I want to have a day off in like Portland, which is a great city, but I don't really have any friends there, and I just go to the bookstore and drink a lot of coffee and kind of stroll and take it easy. And I always like that because it's enforced relaxation. And you can take that all the way to the furthest point, which is like whatever random city we stop in on the way to another city, that's where we have the day off. Because then there's nothing to do. There's like not even a mall to go to, so you just sit around and go to a movie. And then you need that sometimes. You need to relax.
Yeah.
Like you need to take the energy down.
I liked noticing how your actual Facebook information, when it says your interests, the main interest on there is Tim Hortons.
That's awesome. I wonder if we even did that, or like our management made a Facebook page for us in 2009, and they're like, "Oh, no, Tim Hortons, they'll change it later," and we never did.
No, never. What's your go-to Timmy's order?
I've kind of dialed my Tim Hortons consumption way back because their coffee like ruins my day, and I can't eat that many bagels. So now it's like my indulgent. I'm just getting a chocolate dip donut. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat this and then feel sick. So usually the chocolate dip donut.
Okay. So to wrap everything up today, anything you want to say to all of the Tokyo Police Club fans out there who are going to be viewing?
Thank you for viewing. Thank you for being Tokyo Police Club fans. Please continue viewing and being Tokyo Police Club fans. Melon Collie and the Infinite Radness Part 1 in stores now. Part 2 coming this fall. Stream them, buy them, download them legally. Tell your friends.
There you have it. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, AMBY.
AMBY. And remember, to everybody viewing, you can visit us at musicblogger.com for exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more with your favorite bands.
Woo.
See you next time.